This week is going to be stabilizer week. We're going to start out with legs and abs on day one. Your first movement, okay, is going to be down the sprint lane. All it's going to be is going to be a long jump, burpee, and then an explosive high knee. So right here, I'm just going to hit my long jump, come down for a burpee, explosive high knee. Long jump, burpee, explosive high knee. If I get all the way to the end, light jog back, go until the buzzer rings. Second movement's just going to be a rower twist. So all I'm going to do is put an angle on the elbows right here, okay? I'm going to hold that angle. So I'm not going to extend. I'm going to hold about a 45 to a 90 degree angle right here. So as I row, keeping the same angle on the arm, I'm just going to rotate right here. Notice my hips stay square. All I'm doing is hitting that rotation. Third exercise, it's going to be another rotation exercise, but it's going to be from a lean back squat, one armed on the band, okay? I can't be right under here. I've got to put some pressure on that band so it can hold my weight, okay? So from right here, all I'm going to do, good squat position, I'm just going to hit my squat, and I'm going to rotate by pulling my hand back to my shoulder. Right here. Good squat movement. I'll modify by how deep I go. It's going to be a 5x5 movement. So I'm going to hit my 5, and then I'm just going to hit 5 back and forth. Next movement's going to be one-armed overhead, treadmill run, jog, or walk. You can modify by walking, okay? I want you to be very careful on this movement, and when you're done, hit the red stop button. Don't try to decline, hit the red stop button. So I'm going to take this dumbbell up above, I'm going to hit my speed. I'm not going to go over 4. 4.0 at the most, probably somewhere between 3 and 4. So I'm going to go in 15-second increments, where I'm going to hold that dumbbell up at about 15 seconds. All I'm going to do, keep my eyes forward, and I'm going to switch that dumbbell. Somewhere between a light to medium dumbbell, try to push your weight as much as you can. When I'm done, I hit stop, and I'm done. Next movement's going to be a hip flexor squat on the TRX band. This is a great way to be able to get that hip flexor worked out, get a little bit of flexibility involved in there, and get that band to release. So all I'm going to do right here, I'm going to lean back a little bit again like before, and I'm just going to put one leg just like I'm crossing my legs over the other one. I'm going to go down slow and try to come up a little bit hard. So right here, I'm going to hit and go. Go down slow, get a nice stretch on that flexor, and I'm right back up. We're going to go 3 to 5. 3 to 5 aside, your choice, and then you're just going to switch it up right here. Okay? Modify by depth. Right here. So how deep I go is going to decide where my modification is. Next one's going to be an ab movement. All I'm going to do is keep my feet up towards the ceiling right here. It's going to be a one-arm movement. I'm just going to reach for my feet or my toes. I'm going to hit 5 at a time, keeping the arm extended. Keep that arm extended. 5 movements, switch it up, 5 movements going back and forth. Next one, hopefully it'll be a little bit tougher. We're just going to do a Bosu squat, okay, off of the Bosu ball. We're going to do it plated. So it's going to be a half moon movement. I'm going to go from the thigh to overhead. So on the ball, I'm going to try to find my gate here, okay? I'm going to start overhead. All I'm going to do, hit my squat, coming down, and I'm pressing right back up. Right here. Modified, I can go 1 foot on, 1 foot off. Try to put the pressure on the ball as much as possible. and I can hit 3 of them right here, and then I'll just switch over, hit 3 from the other side. Try it first on the ball, see how you do. If you need to modify, that's great. All right, then we're gonna go into a plyo movement, guys. We're gonna go into a single leg box jump. Be very careful on these, okay? We'll also have a step available, so you'll be able to do it on a step if you're not real comfortable at jumping. So here, I'm gonna go nice and easy. I'll take my time. It's gonna be right here. I like to come up on my toe if possible. If you like to, you can stick it flat-footed, okay? It's your choice. I like to come up on the toe and try to keep my balance. I'll hit 3 to 5 each side, switching it up right here. You can stay on the toe. Obviously, that's ideal. Most people are probably going to be flat-footed. Next ab movement is just going to be a lift. You can even use a dumbbell on this. I like to use an extra ball. It doesn't take much weight. Keep my shoulders off the ground if possible, okay? And I'm just going to go back and forth, up and down, putting a lot of pressure on my legs, my hips, and my core. Try not to hit the floor. Ideally, I'd like to keep that ball about 1 inch or 2 off the floor without touching, okay? If you need a little breather, bring it down, but don't drop your feet. Keep your feet on that ball all the time. Last exercise is just gonna be a walking rotation lunge. So all I'm gonna do, I like to keep my palms forward. When I'm gonna do a step forward lunge, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the hand that's in the dumbbell, the opposite hand with the dumbbell to the stepping forward foot. So left hand, right foot, I go to the toe. I step up. I step, I rotate, I go to the toe. I step up. Right here, I like to go slow. I'm not looking for a fast movement. More importantly, I'm looking to engage every muscle in my body with this movement. We'll be sure to help you. Ask the coaches if you need anything. This is a tough day. The movements are tough. Don't hesitate to ask for help.